Apologies for the late start. I'm here like I should be. So, yeah. Alright, let's go back to this thing. This beast of 93. We'll probably be looking at this for the rest of this month. And next month will be with Eugene reviewing things and polishing up things. That'd be great. Alright. So let's add a visitor, Stockfish 17. Alright, let's do it. There's one thing I should do before I do anything is get rid of the streams. It's lighting up my computer. Alright, so yeah. Trying to do nicely through things. So alright, this is the early part of the game. So you can see 3 check is only thing that makes sense because it takes you 3. And then Queen d6 is the economy of Queen d7, Queen d6 castles. Let's have it think. Let's have it think. Let's have it think. All right. Think, 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 think. That's what I say. That's what I say to you. Okay. Yes. Okay. Have okay. Okay. Download. This would be 3. What I'm doing 3 should be 3. Download this one. Download 3. I don't know why I said it's 2, but it's 3 actually. So I'm doing thumbnails for my videos, recreating them. So I need to gather them in a big old pot. That'd be good. All right. All right, it's good. All right. So thumbnails to fix. Okay. So this is probably a better way to do it. Put it in the thumbnail to be fixed folder, and this is where we'll rename him. So just options. Let's rename it. Rename. Okay. This one will see more options. Not options. Name. Right there, good. Let's go. Okay. All right, now let's go back to what Stockfish is saying. Stockfish is saying maybe 6. This is the thing. That's the thing. Do we need to do what it is telling us to do and not or not? So that's the thing. I'm not sure. I actually don't know. 26, 27 are castles. Do we let the robot think of more? So let's see. Let's pull up the. You know what we can do? We can have chest spacing. Let's do the query thing. The query thing. Okay. You know what? Maybe even easier is if we were to just have the boss just to kind of decide, have their collective wisdom, which for lacking it be, how would it play that one? All right, so all right, let's do this one. Cloud database. Thing that next week this guy. Cloud database. All right, cloud database. Tell me the way. All right. Flip the board. e4, e6, d4, d5. Takes in d5, takes in d5. And then let's see if you go back to where it was originating from the it's like the very outset of things. So this looks like knight f3, knight c6. Okay, let's get a clear perspective where we're going here. So on knight c3, okay, knight c3, knight f6. Okay, then knight c3, knight f6, bishop d3, bishop d3, oh, bishop d3. Okay, bishop d3, please. Query thing. Okay, bishop d3. All right, bishop b3, knight c6, knight g8-2. Is it the one? Or knight 3? Oh, this is the one. Okay, we had to do. Okay, this one, knight c6, then knight f3. Right. Knight c6, knight f3. This is the way. This is the way. Now, bishop d4, bishop d4. Okay. Go back to the thing. Bishop d4, bishop e3, bishop b4, a3. Okay. All right. Bishop e3, bishop b4, a3. All right. A3 takes on there, takes on there. This is but the query database says queen d6 is the most plausible way to try to play for a win or advantage. Black followed by castle, followed by queen d7. So basically, it says notation is an explanation of why don't we do queen d6. So let's see where the trail leads to dry. So queen d6, queen d6. All right, let's do queen d6, the castle. The castle. Let's see the website says, okay, the castle here. And we castle queenside. It says castle queenside is the best thing to do. It's fun looking. It's fun looking. I agree with that. Queenside castle and this, yeah, it's queenside castle. It's like a let's have Stockfish think about it for a little bit. Let have Stockfish think about this for a little bit because it's important not to rush. If you do rushing research, that's not research. That is throwing things at the wall and see what sticks. And that is not good for us at all. If you want to be, well, say, credible, that's not credible at all. It's not credible at all. So, all right. I think that we need to take a moment to pause because I can't do the research, like the thumbnail things and this research at the same time. This castle's so fun, but this is an open file. Maybe it's not fun if you get destroyed. But the query thing, the query website, says Queenside Castle is the best option because of research purposes. Okay, Castle's Queenside. Castle Queenside. Okay, so research says Castle Queenside is the way to go. Okay, rook e1. Let's say rook e1. Let's say if they go rook e1. Rook e1. All right, rook e1. Bishop h5 unprompted. Bishop h5 is unprompted, not even provoked, is the best move. Does Stockfish agree? Let's think about it. Let's think about Bishop h5, but I don't see the rival reason why Bishop h5 is the move. I don't see it. It's preparation for what? I don't know. Let's have a think. Maybe you'll just have an epiphany. It's like, aha, there's another move. There's a better move. Hopefully there's answers for this. Hopefully there's answers for this. That's why I say. All right. All right. So, in my mind, we should do h6 is the thing that's popping up. So h6 is popping up. And let's see the query website. The query website says Bishop F5 by far is the winner. Winner chicken dinner because of scores. Scores. All right, let's see where Bishop H5 takes us. Bishop H5 is not move. That was research, so let's look at that. Look at that. Okay. Bishop H5, and after Bishop H5, the query says that we should go the best interest to do A4. It's like A4 is random. It's random looking. What does the computer say? Okay, A4. Let's do A4. All right, so A4, the query says after A4, block should do rook HE8. Okay, rook HE8 makes some sense. Rook HE8, and okay, Stockfish agrees. A5, okay, marching up the pawn. Okay, A6, does the query agree? The query databases agree. A5. Okay, let's have the query database think about for 5 seconds. Give us an answer. Is okay, A6. Okay, A6 is the move, and Stockfish does agree. So A6 is the move. Okay. So A6 analysis, request of analysis. What does white typically do? Like double the B file, maybe? Can't be analyzed. Okay. That's not helpful. Not helpful for us at all. Not for me, at least. Not for the research. Not for research at all. Okay. Maybe one. Okay, queen to one. This is a major move. Like a major move. Why did he do this? I don't think that people do this, actually. To be honest, I don't think that people do this way. That'd be anti-human. Okay. Anti-human. So let's say bishop e2. Override. Maybe 2. It's not the way. I don't want to say h3. I want to go g4 as a thing, plan. Perhaps. G4. Alright. h6. G4. Bishop b6. Could be 1. This is much more satisfying. Rook e7. Rook d7. Wait, rook e7, rook d7? Okay. Save it. It's progress, it's progress. Maybe 1 is like the only like this is what Stockfish deems best, but it's hard to say if anyone, like all boulders, anyone would let black do bishop takes f3, not f3 freely. This one, okay, that's a good thing. Before 92, 95 maybe. Well, let's say maybe 92 is a better one. Right. All right. Rook e7. Okay, rook e7. b2. Bishop d3. Okay, bishop d3 there. Rook d8. F3. H5. G5 looks normal. H7. B1. 98. B2. 10 1. 6. Wow, nice 6 again. I don't want to do draws. Yeah, maybe 6 makes more sense. King H2. Knight of Fate. Oh, Rook H8. Maybe not that one. Knight of Fate. Knight of Fate is more kosher, as they say. H1. Knight H6. Takes H5. F3. Maybe 6 check. H1. 7 check. H2. So maybe not that one. So let's do Rook B2. Ride. H8. B1. H4. F4. Knight G6. Well, maybe that's silly. One move threats. No more move threats. No. But 6. Promote. Knight 2. C6. Oh, Rook C6. Rook C6. I can conclude. Alright. Delete. Alright, delete remaining moves. And just say, okay, black has a clear advantage with a safer king in this opposite side castling game. So this is like actually a conclusion. So I had to make a note that we'll have to make a note that the bishop h5 move is okay. Try very hard to remember this is when we play bishop h5 unprovoked. So let's do this one. So delete this h6 line, control Y. All right. So this a3 line is completely vanished. That's good. So this, the bishop queen d7. Okay, queen d7 is not a move. So let's do this. Why? This is another one that we took over. So that's good. We took a way to look over the thing. So that's good. We did a production today already. We already did productive things. We're only not even 20 minutes in. We got 2 things out. That's good. Let's do the things. Look at the lower part. Okay, this one, F5. Okay, this part led to this moment here. So let's get the context of what happened. What does the context show us? Okay, so castle queen side. Right. This black is doing good. Black is doing good. C6. All right, so this maybe plug this in. Maybe plug this in. All right. So yeah. Now let's do this in the query. Plug it in like I did with the last one. So let's go back to 1, 46, d45, nice e3. This one, knight e3, there, knight e2. Knight e2 is a thing. So knight e2. Alright, knight e2 is the thing. Knight b2, knight b4. b4, okay, knight g3 probably. Yeah, knight g3. Okay, do it back to this thing. Knight g3. Oh, it's not knight g3. So the thing is we're going to look at is with the castles, right? That, okay, maybe not. So this is the thing that we are looking at is Okay, so this one is with the. See where it goes. Where is the thing that goes? Not castles. Is it really castles or maybe bishop g5? Bishop g5. Yeah, bishop g5. Bishop b7. Okay, this is the point where we have a contention. Bishop g5. Bishop g5. Oh, this is bishop b5 here. Bishop b5. That's good. Bishop g5 here. Bishop g5. Okay, this is where we have to let the computer run. Think about things. Think about things here. Okay. Right. Involved. Thumbnail. www.bb.com. That's what I say. All right, so let's do 4. Share. Download. Download. Okay. So let's go. All right, let's go back to. Where's the mouse? Where's the mouse? Oh, it's Stockfishes. Stockfishes run anything? No. 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 The Stockfishes is interfering with my plans again for the last time. Last time. That's right. Last time. In a sense, things done cheaper than if I were to go with the alternative. And hopefully, this person will be a good Samaritan and things like that. Hopefully, yeah. Find out. We'll find out. Find out. All right. Done. I think the download was like the part where we stop and we don't think about things. We just do it. All right. While I was doing that one, I'll get my garbage to out. So sorry. I'm so sorry. So sorry. All right, back to this one. All right. I'm back. Sorry, the screen was paused, so I could trash that. So All right, knight bishop g5, and then at the bishop e5 move, there is the bishop e7 move. So let's see what Stockfish says. And the the query thing is saying c6, h6, knight takes c3. And the Stockfish says, if I go pull it up, it's debating. Let's have it debate. Be thorough. Maybe this knight takes d3 check is not provoked, so maybe that's not necessary now, because that'll be wasting time and tempos. That'll be not good. So we'll get to the core way through of this research today. Research stream today, but we did a couple of things good. We did answer a couple of questions. That's good. That's very good. I'll double check if I did F4 as research. Did I do F4 as research? Maybe not. Perhaps. Probably not. I've seen people try to do F4. I've seen it before in the past. Let's see for a look at my research notes. The other research notes. Did I do? Oh yeah, I did 404. Yeah, I did cover that. So thankfully that is covered. Didn't gloss over that one. Didn't gloss it over at all. So if I go online database, it will show us the most popular move, Bishop B7. Bishop B7 is the most popular, which is why I determined to do that. And 48%. SC3 is 42%, but way fewer games. Well, it's like, you know, not really way fewer, but it's like smaller than the number one move. Right. It says H6. And the database, the query database, says it's most probable to do c6 or a6, not knight takes d3 or bishop e7. Bishop e7 is like zeros, not profitable. And as we've seen, it's not really good fruitful things. So c6 looks maybe a plan to try. Let's do c6 because the database says so. And yeah, c6. Let's do this one as a try. Because promote, just seeing that if I can discover things that are beyond just Stockfish. Beyond Stockfish and only like the popular moves. So after c6, things like knight g3 or castles are the presumed moves. So let's do both. Let's do both. Let's do both. And okay, knight g3 and castles. So knight g3 and castles. Let's do an variation. Let's do castles first. If they go to castle, the query says take some time to load it up. Castles after castles, it's profitable to do bishop b7, a6, bishop b6. Again, bishop b7 comes up, bad again. All right, Stockfish is saying different things. A6 is the thing, but let's give it time. Let's give it time. Don't rush Stockfish. Don't research. The rush research is not research at all. That's the thing I'm saying by. Rush research is not research at all. It's throwing things rapidly at the wall and see what sticks. And because it sticks, that's supposed to be the answer. That's really short-sighted of you. Take a pull all that. You didn't think at all. Just throw things at the wall. Saying, oh, therefore, because this, then that. It's not good. Not good conclusive evidence. Not even evidence at all. It just so happened. Just so happened. It's it therefore, I conclude. No, it's not right. It's not right. All right, so now we're at yeah, we're now at the quarter of the way mark of this episode. Yeah, quarter of the way of the episode. That's right. This line is so difficult. That's why we're gonna pretty much spend a month on this particular line, this file, this gigantic file that has a lot of problems. Because this is a hard, difficult variation to handle. Probably the most I've played this way. The most difficult response for white. So let me get you my answers after researching a month, and then if it's not conclusive, I'll let Eugene take over and have his thoughts about things. He'll give his input, and for the next 4 months until the end of the year, and until the end of the year, we'll have ourselves a complete French Defense Exchange repertoire that can be fleshed out, researched in 1 year. We may go beyond the normal and do the extra normal and just cover everything, every single base. Every single stinking base. Let's see. H6, okay. Stockfish likes to do H6. What does the query database say? H6 is okay. It's okay. It's the second best. Bishop E7 is the most preferred by just 1 point in the score. By 1 point of the score. And the query database says they should go Bishop F4. And Stockfish does agree Bishop F4 is the most tenable thing to do. Alright. Bishop E7 now. Okay, Bishop E7 now. Tenable. That's right. Let's put this one and this one, and we rename it. Rename the thing. Show more options. Rename it to get rid of the 2. All right, that's good. Well, that's 4 out of 25. I'll send to the people in Fiverr. The good people on Fiverr, please help me with changing my thumbnails in the best way. In the best way. In the best. In the best way. In the best way. That's right. All right, let's get rid of this. We don't need more tabs. We have oodles of tabs. Don't need it. Don't need it at all. It says Bishop E7, Bishop E7. Everything is saying Bishop E7. Point to Bishop E7. Why not Bishop E7? Why not? A different variation of it. Knight C3 here. Knight C3. Okay, Knight C3 just, Knight C3. Knight C3. Knight C3. Knight C3 here. Now, what does the query database say? Right, this says that Queen D3. Okay. Let's go back to the thing. Knight C3. Queen D3. Okay. Do we have any notable games here? There's no notable games. It's like, is it a win? This one is a win. No, it's a draw. That's terrible. Terrible. We want to play at the win. That's what we're researching, is to play for the win as black in the French Exchange. Have people not go for the draw because we have research backing up that we can play for the win. That's the year-long mission that we're trying to embark on today and this year. This is how we win as black in the French Exchange. Enjoy. I'm gonna be patient. I can save $50 and don't need to be like, come on now. That'll be terrible. Why do you do this? There's no reason why to do it. No reason to do that. We're not so finicky. It's next week, 24th. Okay. 2 more Sundays in this month. Then we'll have Eugene come into the fray. Next month, September, will be the debut. So, it's just why I'm doing this websites. The websites are not fit for this because we're doing research. I don't want to lag ourselves anymore. We don't need it. We don't need it. Okay, now the castles. Bishop 7. What does the query database say? That a query database says. Okay, let's do castles. Let's see what it brings us. Castles, king's side. Okay, now the database says, query database says, you could do rook 8 e1 or bishop e5. So let's do both again. Right, bishop e5 first. Let's do bishop e5 first. So let's do this one and also this one. So let's do bishop e5 first, derivation. Okay. So we have the bishop pair. That's one good, let's say, promotion for this. To be a viable way to go play. Rook e8. Stockfish says knight g4 or rook e8. Knight g4 or rook e8. Let's have a think because it's debating between the two. Let's have a think. Right, let's have a think. So while I was thinking, maybe I can go to the bathroom. Let's have me go to the bathroom. I'll be back, guys. Chat. I'll be back. Go to the bathroom. And once I get back, I will choose. Alrighty. Here is knight g4. Knight g4. Moving knight g4 is the move. What? Knight g4? This is it's okay. It's even. So let's do knight g4 because Stockfish says so. Just because Stockfish says so, let's do knight g4. Let's see where it goes. G4. Tangle the bishop. And they go back to f4. Makes it look silly. Alright, so in this case, bishop 4 makes it go back, makes it look silly. Now, yeah, rook e8, rook e8, knight f6. Knight f6 is silly. Let's do rook e8. Rook e8 makes more project sense. Rook e8. Okay, we have. Let's see what this database says. Rook at e1. So it's transposing a little bit things. Rook at e1. Okay. It's bishop f6 and bishop f8 and f6. Bishop f8 looks like it's something. Bishop f8 to bishop f8. The database says degrees. Bishop f8. Doesn't wanna. Okay. Says. Let's see. The database says rook to c8 is the way to go. Rook to c8. And then, okay, rook e8, rook to c8, knight h3. Okay, h3. All right, h3, knight f6, back. Something like that one happened. 6, knight f6. The database says knight d1 or knight b1. It's like, okay. Knight c2 is what Stockfish is saying. So let's knight d1. Let's knight d1. Knight d1. D1. Okay, so let's go back. Database. So query database knight d1. Okay, so it's bishop e6 or queen e6. Bishop e7, b5 are the moves. So they want to just control f5 with the 3 pieces like knight e3 and f5. Whichever knight goes f5 is the question. Queen e7. Stockfish says neither or any of the options, so it's queen e7. Okay, so let's another thing. Bishop e6 is a thing. Bishop e6 is a good thing, I think. So bishop e6 makes some sense. Bishop e6, a3, 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 g5, g5 is looks, g5. This thing, this expression g5 is not good because bishop d5. Okay, this is the reason why. This is the reason why. Okay. Database, great database. Bishop e6, knight e3, a3. Okay, it says a5 in the current database. A5, rook d8, b5, queen e7, and queen d8. So let's see what Cypher says. Cypher says queen e7. Okay, let think. There's a lot of options. This is where we have to think. This is where we have to think. No rushing allowed. No, not for this research. Never. We can't afford that. That'd be bad. That'd be really bad. So let's see. Stockfish says Queen E7 is really pushing that Queen E7. Let's see what was Queen E7 going to give us. Gotta push the Queen. Let's do the Queen E7. See what the database says. The database says, okay, Queen E7 is one of the 20 moves, the 20 valid move. And everything's like pointed to C3 to block Queen B4 things. But what Stockfish say? What does Stockfish say? C3, okay, C3 is a thing. C3 says A5 should be the move here. So, okay, Stockfish is debating rook E8 or A5. Let's have to think about it. These things are delicate. Let's not rush. It's delicate, but we don't rush things. These things. Okay, let's see. It's almost going to be the 1 hour mark, the halfway mark of this episode. This is, again, 1903 version of the Exchange French, which is the most popular version. Well, not the most popular, but the one I use, the most powerful, I should say, the most powerful variation we've ever seen in this repertoire. So we have to be thorough. We have to take a month or two to figure this out. This one variation, this one line. All right, A5 looks like the winner chicken dinner. Let's do A5. Let's do A5 in the query database. 5. Okay, this is A5. They go A4. A4 looks natural. What about that? Just base. A4. Let's say A4. Let's say okay, A4 rook E8 E7. Okay, let's see what the query says. Query database says A4. Okay, they go for it. They go for it. And then what's black do? Rook E8. Okay, rook E8 is agreed upon by the engine and Stockfish, the query database and Stockfish. So why not do that? Rook E8. Rook E1 is fine to me. Rook E1. Okay. Can't. Okay, this is not helpful. Database cannot do it. So now we have to rely on Stockfish from now on. We're at move 22, so it's really deep, the weeds. So, okay, because the situation is different, do this one, possibly go this way. 28. Okay, all right, this one we'll do B3. What's the purpose of B3? I don't see what. Why? Let's see what. Why. B5. It says B3. B3. This is very, very, very confusing. All right. This I concede. Eugene Reluck. This is so mind-boggling and confusing. I can't solve it. I'm not convinced. I'm not confusing myself. I'm not convincing myself rather. 51. What's this about? What's it all about? Okay. 93. Okay, this is like bishop 5 things. Like bishop 5 things are is what it is. I don't like it. So something two things for one stone. This is all bishop 5 things. This is difficult. This is difficult. This is also bishop 5 things. Like why? We have to take time to this one. There's other bishop 5 things. What the heck? Actual bishop 5. Okay, this is all the things are pointing to bishop 5 variations. I like it. I don't like it at all. Okay. This one. Oh, this is bishop 4. Oh, okay. So, okay, this one is different. This is different. Bishop 5. Okay, this is back to where we were. That's where we were. Okay. All right, now we can take maybe a break from this variation and look at anything else with the query database. Let's see if we can look at anything else and fill the time, because we have to leave it to Eugene. We have to leave it to Eugene because this is actual torture. Actual torture. Okay. Okay. So maybe create a new file. Okay. Create X out. Make a new file. So maybe we can share it with the Streamlabs. Okay. Yeah. Streamlabs. Okay. Let's have the query database say where to look at. 93 bishop files. Okay. C4. That's all it's like. Okay. Maybe the database, it's like chess-based database, would be more fruitful. Online. It says B3, B3. Okay, it's like E4, E6, D4, D5. Takes there, takes there. Right now, this is where we have the swing of the pendulum. Okay. G3, A3, bishop. A3, A3. So does anybody play A3? The best player is white. Is okay. Morozovich plays A3. Okay, if Morozovich plays A3, we'll look at this A3 move. Okay. All right. So save the file for A3. Okay. A3. Look at this one. Look at this. Look at this. Let's do this one. To be thorough. Be thorough. A3. Morozovich played against, computer engine. The computer engine win is the question. So, computer. Let's draw. So, Morozovich draw. Computer first 6. Okay. Pranav one against this one. This guy. So let's black. So black wins. So let's see if I can say the strings of the moves. Everybody plays an F6 or bishop G6. The main people. It's like, okay, Elo black. Black plays type of Elo guy playing F6. Everybody's playing F6 except for the one guy needs a 6. And he got a loss. So it's not a good representation. It's not good representation for us. So black won with knight f6. So should we do knight f6 is a question. I think that we can. F6. F6, okay. And people do c3. Okay, this is like preventing bishop b4 things. Okay. Preventing bishop e4 lines that usually happen with knight c3 before a3. Okay, that makes sense. Let's do this one. So this is a crucial line. All right, let's go back to the tournament. So, a3. Let's do the query database. So a3, knight f6, knight c3. This point, we do bishop d6, c6, okay, and knight c6, bishop f5 are the moves that the query database likes. So what do we do? Let's have Stockfish think a little bit. Let's have Stockfish debate a little bit. Most people play either bishop d6 or bishop d7. And Stockfish is looking like it looks bishop e7 more than bishop e6. Okay. Does it transpose to the boring lines? Find out. Because they're not playing for the advantage. They can do a3, something like that. So I can see this as a possible thing they could try. Let me try. All right. So black, yellow. So the top players at this point play bishop f5, bishop e7. Okay. Bishop e7, c6, a5. These are the winning games. Bishop e6. Everything, a lot of things can be played. Okay. All right. Transpositions. Yeah, that's transpositions. This one, bishop e6, has a better score out of 5 games versus 2. It's a very, very small sample size. 7. So it's still good. Either way, still good. Bishop f5, same. Okay, bishop f5. Same bishop f5. Now we're gonna go the halfway point of the stream. Halfway point of the stream. Bishop f7. So I think that maybe the course of action between now and September is looking at the odds and ends of lines that are not really usually played, but to be thorough about everything major. So A3 is a major thing. Like people, the roses plays drew against the computer. It's like the computer is good. Right. Bishop e7. Let's do bishop e7 because I don't know what to do else. Bishop e7. Bishop e7 is here. It says -1, but who cares? Bishop e7. Okay, this. Okay. That database says bishop there. Bishop e3, bishop d f knight f3. Okay. A3 is like transposed into things. Transposed into other things. So okay, let's see what the query database say. Query database says, okay, let's look at the lead chess database. Maybe they have more insights. Maybe more insights. We'll find out. Board. Okay. Book. E4, E6, E4, E6, D4, D5. Takes on D5, takes on D5, A3. F6, knight C3, and then most people in this one play, it's like bishop B7, bishop B7. Okay, the lead chess database says bishop D6 is 1 point better, 1 less point from the white side. Let's do this bishop B6 first. Instead, let's like override the Stockfish, block. Bishop 6 is a better one. Override. All right, bishop 6. It's not the massive database. They say bishop f5. There's like only some games, so it's not a good sample size. All right. Bishop 7, 6. Alrighty. All right, so we have a lot of games. Bishop 5. Yeah, this is a typical thing. Bishop 5 is typical. Very typical. Bishop 5. It's basically preventing the percussion French in a sense, a different sense. So C6 is the thing we can do. Makes a lot of sense. C6 happens. All right, I'll go back to the Curry database. C6. Okay. F3. H3. Let's see. Okay, apparently, best beneficial one is H3. H3 is better for the white player in this sense. So H3. Okay. Color.
Ultra wireless color. Ultra wireless color.
Castles are H6. Right, let's have a think. Think. Like Wilbert. Maybe I can make a note. I can look for myself. I can look for myself saying, okay. And someday I'll say, okay. Look at non-main fourth moves. Fourth, fifth. I'll do this for the next week as well. So the 31st, I'll just do the same exact thing. So it says castle. Let's do castles. You get castles. And then I'll do the category database as well, the castle. And we is the Visual 3. Visual 3 is the only acceptable thing that query database likes. Visual 3 is normal looking. H6. H6 is like a fine move. H6. H4. Okay. Red database says H6 versus 4. Queen the 8. Really prepared for the queen trade. Let's see what risking is. Check. Okay, it says queen check. What if they go queen e2 then? What's the point? What's the fruition of these things? What's the fruit? H5 to get out of the way of the pin. Really? Okay. Queen e2, H5. Okay. Queen e2 seems like it's the way to go. Why would they play this one? Why would they play this one? E2. Okay, Queen e2 for the sake of argument. F4 allows this one. It's like I not see that people do this. Actually, I would not see this as a viable option. Queen e8 check. This is not check. This is type one. E2. Okay. Let's say this happens. Let's see if that happens this way. E check. E2. Save it. Save it. Alright. So we should get rid of this thing right here. Is making the board we don't need that. We don't need that at all. G5, G4. Let's have it. Think about it. Debate about it. Let's debate between the two. Let's have a debate. Find out an answer. One move. One move. Do it. Do the right way. Okay. H3. Castles. G3. G3. Rook E check. It's like split this, but I think that is not relevant here. Here. So back to the stream yarn. So 50 minutes and pretty much 50 minutes, and the stream is going to be ending for the day. It's a good thing for us. So okay. Before G5. And G5 looks fun. G5. G4. G4. Should go G4. Well, let's see if they go Bishop D3. Well, Bishop D3 was the piece. So let's do G4. We're winning pieces. Take there, take there. According to the base. G5, G4. Takes there, this there, takes there. Let's force the houses here. Bishop F4 check is thinking about Bishop F4 check is good for us as black. Bishop F4 check. It's the Bishop F4 check. This can do one. Only legal move. Only legal move. So okay. G7, things like that. G7, H7, F3, F3, F6, and takes H4, H5, knight G2, attacking the bishop. Okay, let's let debate, let debate, let debate, let debate here. Bishop 6 is the winner for me. Bishop 6, King E2 back. Yeah, King E2 back. King F8. F4 plus. F4 looks well, the trading knights. This is really trash, but we have the bishop here. Think about that way. J7, take their check. B1. Alright, so alright, this end of the day, black, yeah, bishop pair that needs to be looked into. All right. Easily looked into. All right. All right. So, all right, Eugene, we will read. So, 3. This is a worthy of Eugene. Eugene, we look. So yeah, this is going to be one for one very simple variation. Well, not really simple, but variation is played by a top player, 2700 Morozovich. Okay, so let's do online. Okay, history, C3, C3, C3 abrupted. Okay. Let's do the lead chest database. Let's see what they do play. Okay, let's go back. Okay, this is where we have the actual things. We do 3, knight c2, knight f3. We do this one, we need 2, bishop e5, check c3, h3, bishop f4, bishop e3, bishop e2, a3. This is basically a line in the line. So bishop e2, maybe bishop e2 is the thing to explore. Bishop e2, e2. All right, let's do bishop e2. Exploring that one. Bishop e2. Okay. Let's put the bishop e2 lines. Okay. Bishop e2. So as a white player, nobody of note has played bishop e2. Okay. Bishop e3. Anybody know this one? This ride? Anybody know this way? Nobody's note of playing this way. Nobody has a note of playing this way at all. So, all right, let's do the other one. Let's research any line that has a credible player playing this way. It's odd and odds and ends things. Okay. Okay. Bishop b5. Okay, bishop b5. Let's do bishop b5 check. Bishop b5. Right. Is there any bit of note? Okay, these people have been playing bishop b5 actually. So this is actually a notable thing. No super GMs, but this one guy, GM, looks like it. 2634. Okay. 6. Then white's below. Okay. Okay, it was bishop b3. Okay. So basically you're provoking bishop b5. There, bishop b3. Okay, this is the point. So the point is to provoke c6 and prevent knight c6 instead. That's why this is the thing. This is the fruit of it. All right, so this is French. All right, 4 bishop e5 check. This is the point. Okay, this is the point. This is the point. Okay. Let's do the Korean database. So let's do this one. So bishop e5. All right, bishop e5. Okay, let's have it promoted. This one is deleted from here, delete from here, e5, c6, bishop e3, 3. Okay. All right, let's have Stockfish think about things like this. I got a rumble. What's a rumble about? Beach hazard statements. Beach hazard statements. Or weather alerts. Oh, okay. All right, sounds good. looks like silly opening, but there's a merit to it. Prevents our usual nice 6 applies for the 3 things. But just trying to play against it with our usual weapons. Okay. Bishop 6 was what? Black Elo. Black Elo, the plague or playing black. Did the knight f6 move here. But knight f6 here. So let's do this one. F6 is equally. Let's see the database. What does the database say? Okay. Let's go back. So bishop b5 check. Bishop 6, bishop 3. Okay, bishop 6, f6. Okay. Let's do the master database in Lichess. Lichess database says the master database. If people play bishop b6, 3 games versus 1. So, okay, Lichess database says we should go knight f6, and bishop b6 has a better score. So let's, because the majority says rules, bishop b6 maybe more chances to win against human players. Human players not playing against grandmasters. This repertoire. We're trying to play against our human usual opponents. Okay. Knight f3. Knight f3 is the main move. All right, knight f3. Okay, this one. F3. Okay. G6. Knight f3. F3. Okay. F3 is fine. It's absolutely fine. Okay. It was knight e2 was another one. Knight 2 is another sneaky one. Ah, let's do knight 3. Knight 3 first. Knight 3 first, and we'll just do knight e2 next. Alright, so let's do this one. Knight e2 is another variation. Let's do knight 3 first. Okay. Alright, basically 40 minutes until the end of the episode. Yeah, that's the end of the episode after this one. So we're digging deep into the holes of the Fresh Defense Exchange, and we're doing this right now. Enjoying the process along the way. That's the facts. That's the facts. That's very much the facts. Okay. So oh, get rid of this one. Get rid of this one. Get rid of this one. Okay. A7. A7? Oh, A7 is interesting. A7 is what people play most often. So A7. Then the castle. Yeah, castles. A7 castles. A7 castles. The castle. Or the C4. Really? So also C4 is a move. So let's have a note that they can castle, they can go C4. Let's do the castles first. We go back to the variations, sub variations later on. And yeah, let's go to the chess database. Put all these things. Alright, put all the things, and we go knight e7. And knight e7. Yeah, knight e7. Black goes castles. What's the thing we talked about? Sorry. Castles, yeah, castles. Castles. And like Castle 2. According to database and master database games, there is 2. There, castles are the main ones. They get draws of the GM, so it's not a bad thing. But not a bad thing at all. So where to go? Where to go? Castles. Let's pay the piper. Castles. And then now they go C4. Okay, then C4. Okay, C4 happens to transposition things, like that to things. C7. Okay. This also is like a more Rookie 1 is main line. Rookie 1. It's like Rookie 1 main line. Remote. Okay. But go with Bishop F5. This is really Josh looking at it like it. There's other moves like 97, 96, H6. Okay. Okay. The castles. Okay. Let's have stockers think about things. Like, okay, so okay, we already did castles. So did I go to the castles and Rookie 1 is the main line. The main thing I'm looking at. So then we go nice. The query database line 96, Bishop F5 is 6. Bishop F5 is abominable. I don't like that one. So, okay, castles, Rookie 1. This is where people go. Has black Bishop F5, master database. This is only Bishop F5 draws. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't like it at all. But black has apparently better win ratios. Going to the time 32 games. But I don't see how to do that. I don't see how they do that. Trade. I don't see how. Maybe you can teach us. Maybe they'll teach us how. Let's maybe learn. Bishop F5. Bishop F5. Bishop E5. Bishop E5 here. F6. Bishop H4. Queen 7. Okay. 7. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's do this one. This one is like, okay. Bishop E3. G3, okay. Jason G3. Take G3. Okay. D3. G3. Nice. 6. It's like nice and queens. I don't like this one. It's like very drawish. I don't like it. I forget the stats. I don't like it. I don't like it. So, all right, complete variation like removes. That's this one. Okay, this one. Okay. Okay. Delete. Removes. And that's not the way. So like 96 is transposed into things. Maybe you said 96 is probably the way to go. 96. Let's explore. So get that one. 96 is the way to go. I'll do it. 96. 96 here. Bishop of 5. Bishop of 5? Oh, 96 is lagging behind. All right. 96. Bishop G5 here. G5 F6. Maybe not. Maybe not. G5. Maybe G5. So no. G5. Maybe 4. Okay. Maybe 4. 5. Maybe 4. Okay. Now everybody's putting maybe 4. Everybody. Maybe 4. Everybody. Okay. Bishop F1. Bishop F1. You got this. You have dodge. Okay. Let's do it with the database here. Before, one. Image before makes some sense. Makes some sense. I need to do a spray for myself. I got to do that this morning. Should do that. Spray. Do your own spray. Five. Let's see. It's before. Okay, bishop before was fun. Let's do bishop before. If we can. Before and then it makes square databases. Okay. Alright, now we go bishop before instead. There's no games, so this just database is not helpful at all at this point. So we're back. Okay, 30 minutes. 30 minutes until the end of the stream. It's a good thing. Knight A3. Bishop B7. Let's do Knight A3. Bishop takes E7. Bishop B7 is random. Knight A3. Knight A3. Okay. F6 or what's going on? E5. C3. Knight 6. Okay. Knight C2. 6. Bishop. D2. H4 looks more normal. F5. G3. Okay. We have 3. Okay. C3. Then C3. Shoot. F5. F5. That's radical. I like that. I like F5 actually. Save it. Save it. $30 until the end of the episode. That'll be good. That'll be very good. F5, really? F5? F5. I don't think that would be scared about. Oh, knight is pinned. Okay. Let's say bishop E2. Just to throw some things. Bishop is F3? No, that's not going to be good. It's not good at all. Not at all. Right. F4 takes G4. G. Takes F4. Hold on. Hold on. Just F4 maybe. Okay, playing this way. Well, there's a pair. It's a good thing. And G3. G3. 3. Just takes F3. You don't need to do that. Really? Do I need to do that? Bishop takes bishop 6. 5. B2. There. Bishop 5. Take there. Bishop 6. This is a weird. I don't like it at all. So it's like, what's this about? This. All right, so okay, Eugene look. I am so tired. I don't know what to do here. Let's do another. It's like a line. Let's do. It's like do like turn off the engine. Look at lead chest database and see if we can find a line that is on move 4. Okay, move 4. Get them there. Okay, we have 2, 5 check. Let's do the main move, knife 3, knight c6, knight c6, knight c6, and other moves. b5 we talked about, knight c3 we talked about, bishop b3 we talked about, c3 we talked about, c4 we talked about, maybe 2, knight 2, c3. Is there anything? Before? Let's look at the database. Let's look at the database and see what they can possibly think about that. This one, e6, d4, d5, takes there, knight f3, knight f3, knight c6. Then, okay, the white players. Carlsen does bishop b5 check, bishop b5 not check. That's what he does. Okay. Bishop b3, knight c3. Okay, c3 right away. c3 now provoked. Okay. Bishop b5, knight c3, c3, h3. Okay. We did h3. We did h3 with knight f3. It's like transpose line. Yeah, we did that one. We did that one. Let's go back to the. We can always play the bot and this to learn analysis. Okay. Okay, set a position. Okay. e4, e6, d4, d5, takes in d5, takes in d5, and bots. Computer bots. All right, so okay, change bot. Let's do this one. Secure bot, burger bot, potato salad bot, obstacle bot, and then master girl master bot. This is Cargo, the chef's hat. Let's see what our friend Nora plays in this case. Is it Grandpam? Jonas Brothers. Okay, choose our set position. Queen 2. Right, she goes Queen 2. She goes Queen 2. Okay, bishop 7. c3. Okay. Alright, so let's do change bot. Let's do a car bot. Choose. Me too. Alright, so okay, so maybe the point is, so YouTube for Chansey. S3. 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 Okay, because Canty bot likes to do what I like to play. It's tough. Tough. Very tough. It's like it seems like we already exhausted the few further moves. So let's go back to we don't have any other lines. Let's see what other file lines we have to, let's say, reconfigure, fix, and things like that. So fresh exchange, throws. Okay, let's go back to this one. So there's no, it's like no Regina look. Looking at the file. All right, this is thorough, and this one. Slightly better. There's no. This is pristine. This one. This is a. Oh, the junior look. Okay. This one has to be relooked. Yeah, it has to be relooked. This one. Okay. This one we have to look at now. Okay. Hopefully you can see that on the stream. Let's double check. This is not the one. That's not the right one. So this one. This is it the one? Okay. Is it 3? Okay. Yeah. Yes, the original look. Okay. Okay, this is the part. This is the one we had to relook things here over. Okay. One. Hey, how you doing? Nice to see you. Hopefully doing well today. And we're just finishing up the episode today. Hopefully doing well today. And today, this week actually has been not so good for me because I had my appendix removed, things like that, and I'm experiencing very, very much pain. But 2 weeks I'll be recovering. I'm recovering surprisingly well for this first week, like first weekend. So hopefully it'll be continuing to get better in the fast, rapid pace like it is doing now. So, but besides that, I'm doing good and doing the work I need to do, and hopefully doing well as yourself. So let me know how you're doing as far as the day. Doing fine, and how are you? Like I said, I had a appendix removed, appendicitis, so I got a lot of pain. I had to recover for 2 weeks. I only stayed in the hospital for 1 day. Then they did the surgery, and then I went home. But I still had to recover for 2 weeks. And I could be better, and I hope and pray it'll be better in the 2 weeks of recovery. After 2 weeks, I'll be playing my sport of pickleball again. I have new rackets of pickleball. I'll do pickleball more often and things like that, exercise like I need to do. But I have to basically lie low for exercise to make sure I don't hurt anything, jostle anything that is really tender for surgery. So, in the meantime, I'm relaxing, doing research for YouTube, and doing also making a lot of YouTube shorts. Oh, thank you so much. Hoping that I do get better as well. So that's my hope and prayers that I do get better. So it's a win game. Get a lot of rest, a lot of water, drink a lot of water, and relax. Don't push myself. So this is basically what I need to do from now on. So I think that's how do we get this position? So I might be to Bishop F5. It says Bishop F5, which is not a move. It's like this one. Okay, this is okay, knight b4. It says knight b4, but it says f5. F5 is actually interesting. I think that I looked at this with Lila, but I looked at the Stockfish now. So maybe Stockfish view will be better. I'm not sure. We'll see. So I think that f5 has more fighting chance. Hopefully, we'll find out. And okay, 20 more minutes, and then this stream today is over. I'll be streaming next Sunday because I'm wanted to free up my time from Thursday to create YouTube Shorts, and having the Thursday, which is usually a streaming day. Almost I don't do that for this recovery period. Take it easy and make YouTube Shorts instead. And the devotion of the time to create YouTube Shorts, and I've determined that the YouTube Shorts will be the best fed in my YouTube channel on December. So I'll have oodles of shorts going out and see who is. Yeah, I'm from the USA. Yeah, I'm from New York State. This is not New York City, but the New York State, the other side of the state. So, where are you from? If you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but I'm from New York, not the New York City, but the other side of the state. Brazil. Ah, very good. Brazil. I know a lot of people that are friends of mine that are from Brazil. It's a really awesome country. Yeah. Very awesome country, good people there, and I'm thankful that you joined my stream. So thankful that you're here. So this is a queen seven. Queen seven. Looking at the database, the moves here. Queen seven is actually a move. C4 is a move. Let's say C4 happens. Let's have it be the main line instead of the knight before things. Knight before is probably too much. Control Y. It's like okay. What happened? What happened? Okay, it's okay. We need to do queen d7. So this is where we go. Here's this one. Instead of knight before, this is knight before. Let's do queen d7. So d4. Okay. Now this point, not the other one knight before. This one is important to note. The one to delete the lines are not really good. That really the one to crash out. What's your ELO? My ELO is 2200, 22200. I'm National Master, so 2200. What's your ELO? For yourself, do you have a normal FIDE ELO or national ELO, or do you just play online? What's your ELO? How it has the same to you? So I'm 2200. That's myself. I can say officially. This is mine. So what about you? So I'm a National Master and title? Yeah, I'm National Master. Yeah, exactly. I'm so happy to be a National Master. So I have, let's say, social proof that I can teach you because my title says so. I actually have some things to share that is backed up by my experience and actually professional rating to, let's say, tell you how good I am. So yeah, I'm a National Master title player. And basically yesterday, people was like, why didn't you play Title Tuesday? Title Tuesday is so fun, but they're not titled. Title Tuesday gets old really fast, especially because you got to know the fact that people that are in Title Tuesday, there's actually some cheaters still. Like, how can they be titled and also cheaters? It's actually possible. It's hard to believe title players do cheese. I'm a beginner. So how long have you been playing? How long have you been playing? Maybe a little bit long, but not really good ELO. What's the history about your chess? How have you been playing a long time, or just playing for fun? What's your story about how long you've been playing? I'm interested to see what's your answer. This one takes in c4. I see c4 makes sense. Cow's a queen side. Okay, so queen side looks fun. Let's do it because of fun's sake. All right. Oh, but this is pawn. This is actually pawn fun. Okay. This is actually pawn fun. So rook c8-1 makes sense. Can b8, getting out of the way of the alignment. Okay. h3. a3. Okay. So how long have you been playing chess? Is the ELO rated for FIDE online nationally? The 570, is it? Let's say, well, on top of the question of how long you've been playing, is that national online or FIDE? First time I played was 2 years ago, and I stopped. And no, I can't. Yeah, see, I know I can't stop playing that. Yeah, so the thing is, like, chess is addicting in a good way. Sometimes you take a break, but you want to come back because the game's so fun. So that's a healthy thing to do. You don't have to say, I'm trapped, I have to play chess or else I get washed. You don't do that. You can take a break and just be better than you were before. And you have a refreshment, you have a new perspective. It's like, okay, I don't remember my biases before. I just play it fresh. I can play better because I don't have those biases, and I can play this in a different, good way. And results are speaking for themselves, I'll say. So 2 years ago, yeah. So did you play mostly online, or let's say in person tournaments, like for 570 ELO? Is your ELO is nationally rated, FIDE rated, or online rated only, like you're playing Blitz or Rapid on websites. Can you tell me that? 2 years is a good amount of time to start, but still not too long. If I, to be honest, it's not too long. So I can't say your experience. You have you dabbled a little bit in chess. I'll say, to be my opinion. Rook e1, b4 looks fun for him. Looks fun for him. Oh, I don't play over the board. I usually play online. Oh, okay, that's a thing. That's a thing. If you play only online, that's very different from having official 570 rating. So, do you play on Chess or Chess.com? Which website do you play on for only mostly online? Which website do you play? I play on both Chess and Chess.com, depending on my mood. Yeah. So, what website do you play online usually for yourself? Both websites are good for different reasons. They both have benefits. I don't only do one. Both are good for their own ways. So why not do both? That's what I'm thinking. So there's no wrong answer to this question. What would you usually play online with what website? 95, 95, Bishop b4. Okay, Bishop b4. Bishop b4 is really awkward. b5, possibly a good move. Knight cd7, rook e1, cc3, knight cc3. Let's see. g5. g5 looks fun. g5, the hook in h3 is really good. Bishop g4. Bishop g4. Okay. Okay. See, Bishop g4 because it says so. Ricochet feint. Let's see what happens. So yeah. So do you, if you have time, do you play on Chess.com, or which website do you play online? Like you said, you usually play online chess. Where do you play online chess usually? So I'm curious to know. Both like Chess.com and Chess, like I play both. They're both good in their own ways. So if neither, you play Chess24 or whichever website you want to play on, let me know. I'm curious to see where you're playing, so I can relate to it maybe. Rook c8. Okay. Rook c3. Alright, so let's just say, alright, black is slightly better with the bishop pair and fun opposite side castling attacking games. Okay, so I'll just conclude that this is a fun game. That black is the other hand. That's a good thing. So let's go back to where we have the, let's say the we had the point where, okay, see, okay. We had this one, okay. This other one, maybe two. Yes. We look here. I don't see why. Is it transposing to things we were talking about? Oh, we did. Okay, we had to look this one. Okay. Oh, I thought it was like, okay, we had to look this one. So black is just fine. I don't see why c4 is a problem. I don't see what is a problem. So c4. See, look, c4. c6, 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 6, c6, 6 is a no burner. So from what it, this one with a variation C6. So it gets two birds with one stone to clean up the thing. Clean up the thing here. Right. Okay. Okay. My message is disappearing. Oh wow. Oh, that's weird how that's happening. Is that from the YouTube side? If it's that case, I don't know what to say. If it's YouTube deleting your message disappearing, I don't know. To refresh the browser, I'm not sure. Chess.com. Okay, chess.com. Okay, that's a good website. Like I said, I'd like the chess both with chess.com, and both are good in their own ways. So with chess.com, do you like to play Blitz, Rapid, both, or maybe Classical, Bullet? What time control you usually play online? That's the other question. Oh, you do puzzles. Okay, that's good. You're using the both websites as well. That's good. So do you like when you're playing your games? You like to play Bullet, Blitz, Rapid, Classical, or Variants? What you usually play most of the times online. So I like to play myself Rapid and Blitz. Rapid and Blitz. That's what I like to do. Now I don't dabble with any variants. Sometimes Bughouse, sometimes really rarely, but I usually do Blitz and Rapid. Rapid is really educational for me, and Blitz for I like Blitz. I play only 15 plus 10. I don't think Blitz is. Yeah, you're right, right. But it's only Blitz are really good for experimenting with openings and see how you feel. But Rapid, like 15 plus 10, is really educational. You get something out of it. You'll learn a lesson. You play your best and you lose, you have a more reason to look back at the game, how to adjust, where to adjust, and where the thinking process needs to be improved. Things like that. More educational. Blitz is more experimenting. Rapid is more educational, long-term growth. So both are good from my point of view. But if you don't like Blitz, you can stay away from Blitz. Blitz is fine. It's all fine. If you want to experiment with things, try with Blitz and just have put in the reps and saying, how do I feel with Blitz? It's awkward to play this way. I just do this variation, try to do every single new things and see how I feel like it. It's like I don't like this. I lose every time. I don't want to do. Then it's like okay, this is a sure sign. Don't do this way. But you can do it really quickly. Doing a lot of games really quickly. That's what Blitz is for. Rapid is like okay, you consciously doing one game at a time, long games, and learn from every game a lesson to stick with your mind. Things like that. So yeah, again, both are good, but it's your taste, and if you don't like Blitz, it's fine. It's actually perfectly fine. A lot of people don't like Blitz, and they're still good players, really good players. Yeah. So it's just like no, my ChessBase app, the ChessBase program is making my computer freeze a little bit. All right, so let's do it. All right, bishop b5, okay. F6. Oh, knight g6. What about f6? All right. C5, knight b7, bishop 4. A5 is random. This is so random. A5 is so random. I don't know why it's happening this way. G5? What? G5? Oh, okay, this is not the best. H5 maybe. H5 first. H5. A5 is so random. I would not think to remember that. H5. Okay. Okay, for one. Okay. 57. Okay, maybe 57. Let's have a think about it. H5. 2. This is so random. Rook b8 is so random. Let's go back. Let's go back. This h5 is not the best thing I thought it would be. A5 is apparently the thing that's Simon says you gotta do this. Why? You'll find out. Believe me. Instantly believe me. Don't doubt me. It's okay. A4. B3. Bishop b5. Okay, this is the point. B4. B3. This is B3. And okay, now G5. Now G5 is a thing. 1. B6 is random looking. Really random. H5 looks more sensible. Bishop B6. Let's say second. Okay. Black is better and has a fun and attacking game. Okay. All right, very good. Save it. So that cures that problem. So we have fixed things. Woohoo! Let's read your look. Okay. This one up B2. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Do you play face-to-face tournaments? Not tournaments, but I play Reddit games. I played a Reddit game yesterday. I used to play face-to-face tournaments. Last time I did that was last October, a year ago. But yeah, I don't much anymore. I play Reddit games, like individual games, if I need to, Reddit ones. But I don't play tournaments as much. I don't have time for them. Tournaments are meant for preparing and performing well and scoring well. Whereas like a lot of pressure to prepare and waste time. I got to the point like I'm over that. I want to do just like promote my business of YouTube and my chess teaching. I'd like to do chess teaching myself and having fun with that. I like education in chess more than competing at it. My compete days are long gone. I've already did that what I needed and wanted to do. So why not enjoy chess where what it is? So yeah. So I'll say clean up lines for using. Okay, let's clean the lines for using. This is the 31st. Yeah, let's do this one. This one. Okay. It's basically going through the process of going through the chess space lines and saying that, hey, you need to fix up this one. But yeah, over the board, face-to-face tournaments. Only last October I played like a tournament. There's a 4-round tournament. I played 3 games. I got 1 bye. I asked for a bye because it's too tiring to play 4 ready games in 1 day. So I just did 2 games, took a bye, and let the 4th game. Again, I was out of energy, so I played terribly the last game. So I don't want to do that again. That's why I did break. So it's not fun. Not fun. Didn't win anything. Lost rating points. It's just it gets old. It gets old. Not really worth my time. Wasting my time at it actually. So this one. This looks like the. Okay, this is the we talked about this one. Yeah, we talked about this actually. This is the exact same one. So all right, this one. Look, all right. Get this one. Or this one. Okay, we get this one. All right. This one you need to look. This is a different one. Okay, this one different one. Okay, let's do this one. I need to get off of this. Okay, this is the end of the stream. So thank you for stepping in, and thank you for talking to me a little bit at the end of the stream. And hopefully you have a good day. And if I don't see you sooner, I'll see you next Sunday at 1 p.m. New York time. And have a good week and have a good day. Take care. Bye.